This conference will now be recorded.
I'm going to continue the same topic, form design. Only ServiceNow developer or administrator will be able to design the form. For example, there are multiple forms in the ServiceNow platform. Okay, depends on the client requirement, we have to design specific form. So which form you want to design? So go to open that form. That may be new form or existing form. So right click on form header, go to configure and click on form design. It is navigated to that particular form design. So now we are in which form design? Incident form design. So what are the fields that are available by default in this form or table? This is all the fields we can see over here. Depends on client requirement. We can add some fields to your form. You can remove from the form. When you remove any field from the form, a field is removed temporarily from the form, not deleted permanently. So we don't have any permission to delete the field permanently from the form. Okay, so because these all are predefined or out of the box fields. Okay. And now you can reload it. So now these all the fields are available in my form. And if you want to make some like a validations in that form field level, so go to the form design. For example, category field is not mandatory, right? So how can you change and make mandatory? Very simple. Go to form design, open that particular field property, and just enable mandatory. Mandatory field always indicating, okay, customer must be fill the value. Without fulfill this value, customer or system is not allowing to submit the record. Okay, and if you want to go to your like form design, and there are different choices are there. If you want to add one more choice for your field, directly you will be able to configure the choice. And the default value you want to make it inquiry. Yes, default value also you can be able to set it. When you want to save these changes, click on save button and back to UI, reload the browser or form. As the default value is inquiry, and I have added one more choice to this category field. So these all operations directly from form design. Clear, guys? Next one. Now these all the fields are showing multiple column layout, one column layout and two column layouts. Now these all the fields client want to show only single column layout. How you can make the changes? Go to form design. So right now it is displaying two column layout. If you want to show single column layout, click on save it and back to UI, and the form is displaying to customer like this. This is called single column layout. Single column layout. Okay. Again, if you want to show these all the columns in multi-column layout, go to two columns, and what are the fields you want to show in that second column layout? Okay, this is all the columns we have to drag and drop into second column manually. Okay, so instead of doing the manual process directly, I can split through form layout. So these are all the fields I want split into column layout. Right click on the form header, go to configure and form layout. Just you can take one form component called split, and when you want to split it out, number two created, I want to display first column layout. I can take one split, then take the end split also, and this end split I can take it after assign to and you can save it. So instead of like a drag and drop into this all this second section or second column, directly we can do the same activity through form layout. And when you like applied any changes in form layout, same changes can replicate it to form design also. Means, so same activity we can do multiple ways. That may be form design, that may be form layout. Okay, guys. Any questions up to now? No. And next one is, so can we split more than two columns? No.
Sir,
System is not allowing split more than two columns.
sir, I have
Maximum it will support only columns. But in case if you add one more column in between these two columns, the form look like we may be clumsy. That's why they're not giving any option to splitting more than two columns. Please go ahead, someone try to ask the question.
sir, this is Shravan.
Yes, sound please
Sir,
go ahead.
through form design, we are not able to insert and field. Are we able to insert and field in form design through form design?
Through form design?
అంటే ఫామ్ డిజైన్ తోటి మనం ఒక ఫీల్డ్ ని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయొచ్చా?
Yes, coming to that point, Sharon, okay.
Okay.
So these all are existing fields. If you want to add one more field, like insert, yes, we can do it. Insert nothing but which field you want to add. Suppose I want to add this field to my form. You can drag and drop it and save it.
Sir, customized field, sir.
Yeah,
Customized field.
you are talking about custom fields. Okay,
Yes,
for example, mobile number is the one custom field. So suppose these all the fields are not fulfill my client requirement. That moment you will be able to create custom field also. How to create custom field through form design? Very simple. Go to field types. For example, mobile number field. Mobile number field is not available by default. Okay, as per client requirement, I'm going to creating mobile number field. How to create new custom field? Go to field types and scroll down. So mobile number field data type should be which one, guys? You tell me. Which field you have to take to get the mobile number? Integer. Okay, now I'm going to take that integer data type. Don't keep the name as it is. Go to field property and mobile number. And when you are going to create a custom field, the custom field name should be starts with u underscore. U underscore can defining it's a custom field. Mobile number. And if you want to make mandatory, you can make mandatory. Not required, leave it out empty. And save it. Go to UI and reload the form. So earlier, this mobile number field is not there in my incident form. Just I have created as per client requirement.
Is
Please.
Srinivas, one question. If everything is drag and drop, even adding a custom field, then there is no need of any coding skills, right? JavaScript or Angular JS.
Yes, absolutely. So these all are predefined fields means almost the ServiceNow company has done 80% of scripting in background. Okay, just we have to drag and drop and we have to use those all existing functionality. Sometimes you will be able to write some complexity validation as well. That maybe depends on the requirement. That moment we can go for the scripting.
Okay, for the validation purpose, we need scripting.
Yes, absolutely. Maximum no need to write scripting. I can show you when we need to write the scripting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Clear? Shravan, is it clear? This is the way how to create custom field. Shravan, is it clear or not?
Sir.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next one. So go to, this is the like a form, right? So this is the main section, and scroll down, we can see more sections into the same form: notes, related records, resolution information. This is all the section I want to show one by one, but not showing in tabbed format. Now these all the remaining sections are showing in tabbed format. When you want to show one by one, go to gear icon and forms, disable the property. Okay, tabbed forms. Now this moment all the sections are showing one by one. But if you want to show these all the sections in tabbed format, so every customer can be able to enable tabbed format, showing remaining sections in tabbed format. Clear? That maybe depends on your client requirement and flexibility. And go to form design. Now I'm going to create one more section. By default, we have these all sections into my incident form. Client is asking to create one more section into the same form. How you can create new section in the same form? Go to form design, and where you want to create new section, last one, click on plus icon and provide the section name is more info. More info. The section name is more info. So what are the field values you want to show? What are the fields you want to show in this section? Those all fields we can drag and drop here. And when you made any changes in form design, always we have to save it. Otherwise, changes are not replicated properly. And developer directly we can check it out. So whether the changes are applied or not. Reload the form. Yes, I have created one more section recently in my form. But this section I want to show in second place. Can I replace it? Yes, we can do it. How you can replace it? Just you can drag and drop the section. So when you put the cursor, one hand symbol will be highlighted. The entire section I want to show below notes field. And save it. And back to UI, reload the form. Yes. Now the more information section is showing in second place. Can we delete any section from the form layout? Yes, we can delete it. How you can delete the section from the form layout? So back to form design. So which section you want to delete it? Go to cross icon and click on that, save it. The section has been deleted successfully on my incident form. Reload the form. Section has been deleted successfully. Okay, clear guys?
Okay, sir.
Any other questions up to now? No, right. Next one, let's talk about annotation. So annotation is the form component or form element that can be displayed as static information to customer. For example, when customer try to create incident ticket, obviously they can navigate it to incident table, click on new form, automatically get open the form, new form, right? But I want to display one information to customer. Please fill all mandatory fields. That's why I'm going to creating one annotation. So annotation always defining the static information to customer. So go to field types, scroll down, and there is one more field type is called annotation. Now I'm going to adding annotation, and click on gear icon. So annotation types are different types are there. Information box blue, information box red, line separator, section details, separator, and text value. Depends on the requirement, we can do anything. Okay, so now I'm going to selecting information box blue. Which information you want to display to customer? Only small information. Please fill all mandatory fields and save it. Go to UI, reload the form. This is called annotation. Okay, so this annotation I want to show top of the form. So when customer try to create new incident ticket, first of all, this annotation will be highlighting. Customer can see that annotation, what it is saying. Please fill all mandatory fields. So customer can understand, oh, I have to fill all mandatory fields. Then only system will be allowed to submit the record. Otherwise, system will not allow to submit the record. Now this annotation, I have to move top of the form. How you can move it? Okay, in this case, we have to create the one more section. This section can split into single column layout. The annotation you can drag and drop here. So this entire section you can move top of the form and save it and reload it. So this is about annotation. So annotation can be defining static information to customer. So when you are compose the form, first of all, the annotation will be highlighting. It is saying some prompt message to customer. And if you want to display any red box, you will be able to change the red box also. Go to that annotation. We have different annotations are there. Information red box. The box will be showing in red color. So, but red color can showing that it's a mandatory kind of things. Go to here, red. And if you want to change any other line separator, depends on the client requirement, we can do. Suppose I have created like a multiple C, save it. Reload. This is called separator. For example, so I have created like so many fields there, right? So these all the details, like suppose number two configuration item, contact type urgency. So in between, so this entire this main section I want to divide into one more section. So how can you do it? So this section you can move to here, right? And these all are very frequently we are using. You can remove it. So annotation. So I have taken line separator. Save it. Reload it. So taking the line separator. If you want to show entire line and separately we have to create the section. Okay, so we have to create the one more section. Okay, so in between the section we have to define the this control like complete annotation separate line. And what about the section details? You'll be maintain the section details also. So depends on the requirement, we can use different annotations. This kind of section details. Okay. Now I can remove it and save it. Clear, guys? Any questions in annotation? No, right? Next one, let's talk about formatters. So what about formatters? What about formatters? So formatters are form components which are always displaying the dynamic data. For example, navigate to problem table, click on open new problem. This is called formatter. ServiceNow is going to offer different types of formatter. This formatter name is process flow formatter. So this process flow formatter always defining current open record state. This current open record state is like which one new. That's why a new box is going to highlighting. Again, if you go to all and open any another problem ticket, this problem ticket state is closed. That's why closed box is going to highlight it. Okay, that is the importance of process flow formatter. Go to change management, and here also you can see process flow formatter. Open any. So this is called process flow formatter. And if you open any existing record, okay, so what is the current state of this record? Current state of this record is like an authorized. That's why authorized box is going to highlight it. But our requirement is go to create new. Where is process flow formatter for incident table? No, right? Process flow formatter is not available for incident table by default. So now my client is asking to configure process flow formatted to incident table. So how can you do it? Tell me, guys, how you can achieve it, how to configure a new process flow formatted to my incident table. Anybody idea? How we can configure new flow formatted to my incident table? Anybody? Very simple. So how they're configured process formatted to problem table, navigated to form design. So now we are in incident table. Directly you can switch it to any other table problem. So directly it can open the problem design. And so this is called process flow formatter. Okay, just a second, guys. I'm getting call. So this is about process flow formatter, which is already implemented in problem table. So now I'm going to delete it. Save it. Just I have removed process flow formatter from problem table also. Now again back to in problem table, problem, create new. Now I'm unable to see any process flow formatter on my problem because background I have removed it. Why? Because my client is like they want to remove it. So again, my client is asking to add the process flow formatter to problem table. How you can add it? Go to the problem design. So the formatters are available. Go to the field and just you can type it formatters. You can see the formatters. So problem like a process flow format is already here, right? Just you can create the one more section, split into single column layout. This process flow formatter we can add to your section. Then entire section you can move top of the form and save the this and back to the problem record once again and reload it. Now it was applied. Okay, so now my question is how you can add process flow formatted to incident table. You tell me guys how to do it. How we can do it, how we can
Sir, hi sir.
yes,
Hello.
give me the navigation how we can do it. Go to form design and then switch it to incident table. Then tell me guys, process flow formatter, but process flow formatter is not available by default for incident table. If it is already available like problem, then directly we can add it to your problem table and directly we can add it to change table. But process flow formatter is not available for incident table. In this case, how can you create new one? Yes, it is pretty much simple to create process flow formatter on your incident table. Okay, go to incident and create new. Okay, now I'm going to create new process flow formatter to my incident table. How you can create it? There is an application called process flow. Navigate it to system UI and click on process flow, and already they have implemented different process flow formatted to different tables. Now I'm going to create one more formatted to incident table. Click on new formatter. Okay, so then the table we have to select. I'm going to create a new process flow formatted to which table. The table we have to select and which values you want to populate in formatter state value. So when the current open record status is a new, then a new box need to be highlighted. That's why I'm going to take the name is a new, label also new, and those formatters need to be populated in order wise. This is the first box. Submit. Process flow formatter automatically created for the incident table. Okay, so now let me check in form design. Once you created process flow formatter for a particular table, that formatter directly we can see here, right? But earlier I could not see. Now I'm going to add this process flow formatter to my incident table. Create the section. Just you can drag and drop this formatter directly. You can move to top of the form and save it. And navigate it to incident table. Click on create new. Yes. Successfully, I have created one new formatter on my incident table that was added to my incident table. Clear? Clear, guys? But what about remaining states? If you want to store the remaining states also, and similarly, we have to create more flow records. total 6 states are there, right? And remaining 5 also we have to get similarly. Go to flow formatter. It's a process flow. The application name is process flow, and create new one. And you are going to create new formatter on which table? Incident. And a second box, second order number 200, and the condition is when current open record status is in progress, then in progress box need to be highlighted. Submit. And a similar way create remaining as well. Instant order number 300, state is on hold. Same details you can pass here, on hold. Based on the condition, the box is going to highlighting. So when you open the current record, so why I'm going to pass in the order number 100, 200, 300, I can give the clarification about that. Okay, just give me 8 minutes. An incident and 400, state is resolved. Submit. It's not possible to create single time for these all formatters. So every time you have to create manually. State is closed. Order number 500, submit. Create last one. Table is incident. Cancel. Order number 600. Cancel and submit. And now let me check how it is working in incident table. Navigate it to incident table, create new. Okay, so this is about process flow formatter. The current open record state is new. That's why new box is highlighting based on the condition made. If you open any other ticket, so now I'm going to open on hold ticket. The current open record status is on hold. That's why on hold status is going to highlight it. But my question is, why you are going to take only state field? Any specific reason, guys? Anybody guess it? So why I have taken state field only?
Formatter is based on state, I think that's why.
For example, you are purchasing an item in Flipkart and Amazon. Let's assume. So very frequently you are checking the state of your item, right? So when it will be deployed. So what is the current state of our item? Right? So customer always they're checking the status of the item only, but they're not checking any price details, address details, and other features. So when customer purchase any item, always he will be check only state. Similar way, when customer created incident ticket, always they will be check only the state of the record, right? So when you open that record, so what is the current state record? On hold. That state can highlighting in box. No need to check. So this state value manually. For example, this incident table or form, we have only limited fields. In real case, real-time scenario, your form may contain n number of fields. If you want to check this record state manually, it's very difficult to customer. If you're highlighting that state value top of the form, customer directly they can open a ticket and check the state. Oh, the state is on hold, then they can close it. So no need to check that state of like this record manually. That's why we're going to highlighting the process flow formatter. It is displayed that like a visualization manner, right? Clear, guys? And the next one is why I'm going to pass in order number 100. Why I'm going to pass in the order number 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500, 600. For example, so your client is asked to create one more state in the state field. For example, by default, we have only 6 states. Now client is asking to create one more state. So what is the state? How we can create one more choice into choice field? Right click on the label, go to configure choice. It is pretty much simple to create the choice. And choice is pending and add it. So this pending choice I want to show below, save it. Now you are able to see 7 state values, but a pending is not displaying, right? Separately we have to create one more flow record. So this pending value need to be populated in between on hold and result. So in between here, right? This case, which order number we can pass it? Which order number we have to pass, guys?
400.
400 is already resolved, right? If you pass the,
Right, sir.
if you pass that 400, what happened? So remaining numbers also we have to change it, right? This is the 500, 600, 700. But I don't want to disturb any existing like a flow formatter. So system is not allowing to pass it 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. It will be allow only like providing the round numbers that may be 10, 20, 30, 40 and 100, 200, 300, 400 and 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, right? But in case if you pass that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, system is not allowing to pass 1.5, 2.5. That's why I have taken like a gap between the two numbers. So in between one on hold and result, you'll be able to create almost 99 choices. So this moment I can provide the order number 350. So when you pass the 350, it will be display the state like a this choice in between on hold and a result. Now going to create one more process flow. That is the importance of order number in flow formatter. Table we can select. Another state value is pending. Next order number 350. When state is current open record status is pending, that pending box will be highlighted. And go to incident, create new. Now pending has added. If you change this to pending and like a save it, what happened? So automatically the state will be moved to pending box. Right? Clear, guys? Any questions up to now?
Yes, sir.
Remaining people, do you have any questions?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, this
Shravan.
short. సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రైస్ ఫీల్డ్ ని కస్టమైజ్ చేయొచ్చు సార్.
Which one?
ప్రైస్ ఫీల్డ్.
You want to customize the choice field, right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of customization you want to it, Shravan? May I know that?
In state or impact.
Your voice is very low. Please could you speak loudly?
Or in impact.
I'm not audible your voice, Shravan.
Sir, 1 second. Sir,
Please.
in state or in impact?
Impact, right?
Yeah,
Impact field is there. So what do you want to do?
I want to add another field like in
Tell me fast.
not
You want to
not
create one
clear.
more choice.
Don't have clear idea in that way.
No. What you are thinking?
Uh,
You want to create one more choice, right?
Yes, sir, yes, that's what I am.
Yes, already shown that, right? How to create one more choice? This pending choice is not available by default. Recently, I have added. Don't worry, guys. I will be cover this one also in later in future class. Okay. And how to add one more choice to pen like a state field or any choice field. For example, if you want to configure the one more choice to category field, right click, go to configure choice, and by default we have these all the choices. As per client requirement, I'm going to add one more choice. It is called marketing. This choice I want to replace like move to below hardware. Then you can save it. So customer will be able to see this new choice also. Clear, Shravan?
Yes, sir.
Remaining people, do you have any questions? Any other questions? No. Okay. Let's move on another formatter. So now let's talk about contextual search result formatter. Contextual search result formatter. So now click on that create new, open the new form. So every customer they have to provide the short description. Short description can be defining customer issue. Customer is facing VPN issue. When you put the cursor here, automatically populate some knowledge articles which are related to your issue. Basically, the customer issue is VPN. When you pass that your like a customer issue in short description, automatically populate some knowledge articles. What is use and importance of these articles? Anybody idea? What is the use of
Maybe
these
it shows,
articles?
maybe it shows how can we can navigate or if we face any issues, we
Yeah,
might find some
yes.
solution.
Yes, for example, customer is facing the problem in VPN, and might be they have provide some documentation. So when customer is follow that particular documentation, maybe they will be able to resolve the issue himself without contacting and creating any incident ticket. For example, how to configure corporate VPN. Basically, he don't know customer. Okay, so when you pass the issue in the short description, automatically display all related articles. In this case, customer can follow the articles and try to fulfill the requirement himself without contacting any help desk department. But so my question is, so why it is displaying the articles based on the short description? Where they have done this configuration is called contextual search result. So this is about VPN issue. And if you go to form design, okay, and this is called contextual search result formatter. Okay, now I'm going to remove it, save it. Just I have removed contextual search result formatter and then reload it. Okay. Again, go to the form and VPN issue. Put the cursor here, but this moment the system is not providing any articles which are related to this particular keyword. So what might be the reason? Background I have removed contextual search result formatter, that's why it's not displaying anything. And again I'm going to adding, so these all are predefined formatters. Already they have done a lot of things into that. And reload the browser. Okay, so now you're able to see the contextual search. So now I'm providing signature. Let's assume you are the new employee recently joined in any organization. Just you want to know how to configure signature to our Outlook email. So for getting this information is trying to create incident ticket. Just he has passed only signature and put the cursor here, displaying the all articles which are related to your keyword. Create an email signature. Okay, based on the short description value, so my context was search displaying the articles. So where they have done this configuration, there is one application in the service now that is called contextual search. Contextual search. Go to contextual search and a table configuration. Table configuration. So here we can see incident table list. Okay. Based on the short description. Okay. So automatically populating all knowledge articles which are related to particular keyword. So where they have done the configuration, go to search field section. So this like a contextual search has to be display all the articles based on the short description. If you want to display the knowledge articles based on the short like a description, that field you can configure it. Okay, so where they have done the configuration. By default, it is displaying how many articles, 5 limit. If you want to display 10 articles where your keyword meet, you can change the limit of your articles. Okay, so this is about contextual search. This contextual search already they have configured. Just I am showing that where they have configured how it is working. Okay.
Sir,
Any questions?
sir, all those are displaying only the selected table. Selected table
Sorry?
only. Sir, అవన్నీ selected table లోనే కనబడతాయా?
What is the mean by selected table?
ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇన్సిడెంట్ టేబుల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసాం, దాంట్లో అది కాంటెక్స్చువల్ సెర్చ్ అనేది అప్లై చేసాం, అందులో
Okay.
ఒక దాంట్లోనే కనబడతాయి అవన్నీ.
Yes, that can be applicable to only incident table.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్, ఓకే ఓకే.
That contextual search is applicable to only incident table. So when you pass that any keyword, for example, I am passing only network. Okay, the customer issue is network, and put the cursor here and get the all articles. So where the network keyword match. Okay. Paste round. So another format is activity filter formatter. So now let me show how the activity filter formatter is working in it's like a ServiceNow instance. Navigate to incident table, open any existing record. So when you click on all, open all records. So open any existing record. So now we can see all the activities. What is the mean by activity? So what is the updates are happened in this particular record? So these all updates are happened. So when they are changing the state value from need to on hold, so what they have updated, and when they created new record, so what are the field values they have submitted. This is all the information we can see over here in activity filter format. So total how many activities are happened for this ticket? So three activities nothing but three updates. If we move to another record, here we can see another activities. Only one activity happened in this particular record. Okay, so background already they have a configured activity filter formatter. In case if you don't want to show any activities which happened in this ticket, okay, save it. I have removed activity filter formatter. Reload the browser or form. Now we could not see any activities which happened this particular ticket. If you go to open and any other ticket, we could not see any activities because background I have removed activity filter formatter. Now I'm going to again add activity filter formatter under work notes and save it and go to UI. So these all activities are happened. For example, I'm going to updating something here and save it. So automatically create the one more activity. Now instance status is like closed. All right. Again, I want to in progress and save it. Okay. So instance has been changed to like a close to in progress. And again, I'm going to assign this ticket to someone, a group and person. And what are the activities that happened in this particular record? There's all the activities we can see within record. That is called activity filter formatter. Clear, guys?
So once we change every, is it applicable to every form?
Yes. No. Every form, every record will be maintained the own activities. So these are all how many activities have happened for this record? Only these 4 activities. Record number 9002. If you move to another record number 9001. So in this ticket, only 2 activities are happened, right?
Yes, sir.
If you update this record, okay, and one more activity will be added to this activity. Clear? That is.
Yes, sir. Clear.
So this is about activity filter formatter. Activity filter formatter will be tracking all the updates which are happened in the particular ticket. Like it's a kind of conversation happened between the people. Any questions? Form design is completed. Tomorrow we can start the form layout. Form layout is alternative to design the form, but is the simplest way and recommended. Okay, tomorrow I will complete the form design. Then we can move to next topic is list. So any questions before wind up the class? Who want to continue the classes? Who want to discontinue the classes? Please let me know. Just I need some like a confirmation. Afros, do you want to continue the class from tomorrow onwards? Afros,
Yes.
will you continue the class? Yes. And Akila, Anisha, Basha, Divya, Firoz, Iqbal, Jagadish, Maneswar Rao, Muhammad, Javed Ali, Monali, Apna, Naresh, Naveen, Nikita, Parvati, Pramod, Ram Mohan,
Yeah, I
Sri
want to
Krishna,
continue.
Sarath, Shankar, Shilli, Shravan. So many people are there. So who don't
Yeah, I
want
want
to
to continue
continue?
the class.
Who want to continue? If you don't want to continue for this batch, okay. If you don't want to continue this batch, please talk to admin department. You can say them. So I'm unable to continue this batch. I will join another batch. If you want to continue this batch only, that information also you can pass to admin department. We can continue with them. Okay. And immediately you can get all the recordings. Already 3 classes are completed,
sir.
right? Please get all the recordings from admin department and get the documentation as well. Please start the practice immediately. If the time is not possible to connect in the class, you can join another batch. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Okay, guys, I'm going to end up class today. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.